Hilary and Amir are here. The official flu jab campaign starts today. Hilary, I got a wee text.
Did you?
I know that's another show, but I got a wee text and I've booked my appointment, so I'm all good.
Yeah, it's a supercharged campaign just to remind people that this is the time to get your flu jab. People talk about a triple pandemic. They're talking about COVID, they're talking about flu, they're talking about respiratory syncytial virus. But talking about flu particularly, there were 18,000 deaths recorded as a result of flu in the last 2 years.
Gosh, we forget that, don't we?
And we forget that. We could have a bad winter.
Sure.
So if you're 65 or over, if you've got long-term health conditions, if you're in a care home, if you're pregnant, or if you're a long-term carer for someone who's older or disabled, this is the time to get your free NHS flu jab. And even if you're not eligible, you can still get one from your pharmacist.
You can. It's fantastic that we have that opportunity to get that, so please do. Now, look, it's October, it's Sober October, Hilary. Yeah.
It is indeed. And, you know, it's really interesting that, according to Macmillan, about 28,000 people have already joined up for Sober October. They want to stop drinking alcohol for that month because they're conscious of perhaps having too much. And plenty of celebrities have done this. It's becoming increasingly popular. So Elton John, Brad Pitt, Lily Allen, all of those, Davina McCall, they've all done it. And apparently 24% of Generation Zs are not drinking. So at university...
What does that mean, Gen Z? What age are they, the Gen Zs?
So from 2000 onwards.
Oh, right.
So the youngsters, really.
Sensible
so this
young
is a big change. And at universities, they're having macrame craft nights instead of boozy freshers events. Would you believe it? How things have changed since my day.
Things have changed since my day.
But here's the thing. 19% of people in this country don't drink. So the majority of people do. And in a report looking at the world figures, British women drink more, binge drinkers drink more than any other country. So that's a concern, particularly because there are 10,000 deaths every year from alcohol-specific related causes.
Exactly.
So it is time to maybe think about how much we drink.
So, Amir, if you stop, what difference can you see if you do Sober October after 1 month? What's going to happen?
Yeah, so lots of people think, oh, if I stop drinking just for a month, what difference will it make? But actually, it can make lots of difference. So the first thing you'll notice is that you have lots more energy. Alcohol is a depressant. It zaps your energy. So for the first few days when you stop, you might feel a bit tired as you come off the alcohol. But after that, you'll realise you feel so much better. And then the days will feel longer as well. Now, that sounds strange, but it's because you won't have that hangover feeling, that groggy feeling. You can fit more into your days, whether that's exercise or just become more productive. And the third thing is really important. When you drink alcohol, it temporarily raises your blood pressure, raises your heart rate, and that can put added pressure on your cardiovascular system. And over time, those small added pressures can increase your risk of heart attacks and strokes. So by stopping alcohol, even for a month, it will give your heart a break and make it healthier. Now, alcohol also dehydrates you, and that's bad for your skin. It can look saggy after a night of drinking. So you'll notice your skin looks healthier, plumper, which is really good. You'll also save money. Saving money is really important. So you'll find, actually, people in the UK spend about £11.30-ish a week on alcoholic drinks. That's 50 quid a month. So you can save that money. And the final thing is it gives your liver a break. Your liver is really good at regenerating, getting healthy, but it does need a break. So even a month of alcohol will give your liver a rest and time to regenerate. So there is loads of benefits. And can I also say, Lorraine, that I love that Hilary called Gen Z Generation Z. That is the best thing I've heard all day. I've got to say.
That's Hilary. He's down with the kids. And making his own, making up his own words, which is fine. It's fine.
Love it.
Now look, when anybody says they're not having a drink, there are social pressures, aren't there? It's like, oh, go on, that kind of thing. Oh, don't be a stick in the mud. Oh, don't be boring.
So people want to sabotage you. So the thing to do is to maybe have a soft drink in a wine glass. Put it in a wine glass, and it still looks like a celebration. You're joining in, so that's one way of doing it. There's plenty of good alcohol-free drinks.
Do you know they've got really good?
Beer's pretty good these days.
Guinness is good. I mean, I know I shouldn't. I'm not, but the zero Guinness is
lots of others. And gin and tonics. So alcohol-free gin is very good these days. So there's lots of choice there. And so don't be cajoled into drinking when you don't want to, and have a buddy that does it with you, that goes sober with you for the month. That's really helpful. But the thing is, ask yourself if you're drinking too much. And we know that 23% of women aged 55 to 64 are drinking more than the recommended limit, which is 14 units per week. It's not that much. But ask yourself these 4 questions. So first of all, do you ever feel that you should cut down? That's the first question. Second question, do you get annoyed or irritated when people criticise your drinking? Second question. Third question is, do you feel guilty about how much you're drinking? And lastly, do you feel that you need a drink in the morning to get over that hangover or to calm your nerves? If you've got yes to any of 2 of those questions or more, then you've probably got a problem developing and think about it.
It's so interesting, isn't it, Amir? Switching to soft drinks, though, is that the best option always, or does it depend on the soft drink?
It does depend on the soft drink, because you want to switch to something, but soft drinks have a lot of sugar in them. So a glass of wine has about 160 calories, a pint of cola, 215 calories. Wow. So maybe go for 0 sugar drinks, or water with fruit added in is really good. There's this term sober curious, so giving kind of soberness a go. You know, this might just be the time for you to cut back rather than stop if you don't feel you can stop. But cutting back is beneficial as well. There's no safe level of alcohol to drink, so anything less than what you're doing is going to be better, and stopping is the best thing. But I know that's not for everyone. So getting that balance right for you is the most important thing.
Exactly. And you're right. I mean, we all drink. There's that thing of, oh, I deserve this. I've had a day and a half, so I deserve a wee drink. And I think that's absolutely fine. But when that's happening every single day, like during the COVID, I mean, I was drinking after Boris Johnson's speech, right? Then I was drinking during it. Then I was drinking before it, and and I realised it was actually
and people are doing
too
the
much.
same. People did drink more, and they're still drinking more. So that is a problem. It's a growing problem. And if you go to any alcoholic liver unit in a hospital, they're telling you that some people, the first admission is the last one because they don't come out.
They don't.
So it's really, don't leave it too late. Start to be aware of it now. Keep a drink diary and make sure you cut down.
Exactly. Thank you both so much. A wee drink now and again if that takes your fancy. Absolutely. We're not being killjoys, for goodness sake, but just think about it.
Nothing wrong with a wee drink.
Absolutely.